Alright, and welcome to this little guide for the Necro Warlock spec. Now, I've done this in the wrong order, and that's my bad, but while I'm doing the rotation in the background here, I'm just going to be explaining a little bit about the spec and how it works, etc. Now, we'll get to the actual spec later, but as you can see here, I set up my hotbars in a way that will help me do the things I need to do. Some of the key spells, the key spells in this spec is Life Leech, Necrosis, Dark Matter, Defile, Looming Demise, and Draining Bolt, Nether's Torture, and Void Bolt. Those are the key things, or the key spells in this, and that is what's going to make up your rotation. As a side note, you'll notice that I have Grave Rot on E. That is a fact, or that's a direct consequence of the fact that it will actually improve your DPS. However, I would only use it when the encounter allows me to, because it's not always going to be easy to get that up and running. And sorry for the yawning. With that said, though. I forgot one of the key spells, which is Sacrifice Life for damage. Now I actually I actually popped it incorrectly in this video. You're supposed to be popping it at the start of your spell rotation and before a dot refresh whenever you're gonna do that next. So basically, that's the rotation. I mean, if you want more details, just mute me and watch the video over again, and you'll be able to see exactly how it's performed. Now, for the spec itself, you're going to be running with a 28/38 Necromancer Warlock spec. You'll notice that I haven't taken any of the end abilities in either tree. That's because of the fact that you want to maximize your PvE performance. I mean, I'm not going to be going through everything here in the video. Basically, there's a link to it in the written guide for where you found the video guide as well. So, with that being said, I'm just gonna quickly go here with my mouse, and I'm gonna be showing you the spec. But really, what it comes down to is practice, practice, practice. This rotation is not hard. You'll be able to pick it up in no time, and it provides great single target DPS and sustained DPS as well. Basically, that's all you need. I mean, this spec is perfect for longer fights with lots of movement, stuff like that. Also, you obviously have the macro, which I failed to show correctly there, but that's also in the written guide. Basically, it's a macro consisting of Nether's Torture, Draining Bolt, and Void Bolt, in that order as well. It'll make sure that you cast Nether's Torture and Draining Bolt on cooldown, which you want to be doing, because believe it or not, Draining Bolt is actually going to be your highest damaging spell. When it crits, it can crit for like 900, I believe I saw in the parser. So that's a very good thing to have. It'll also have it'll also heal you in healing intensive fights, but for